Well, wait, there's a wall of text here. Characters are fine, minus the way they handle a certain Quinn
Cute, cute.
Kuhn NB, but it plays weirdly G-rated with a lot of the emotional issues the
Oh,
series used to hold bars.
what
No,
was
be
the
no
what
holds
did I?
bars.
Thank
Yeah.
you for head pats.
Thank you for that. Everything Rook does is liked by your companion. Yeah, I remember. I remember. I did not play this game, but I do recall seeing a review about it, and one of the major complaints that was kind of unanimous across people who play the game was that it was way too watered down for a series that was never watered down to begin with.
Yeah,
And I kind of agree with that from the small things that I did see when you played.
yeah.
So it's like I could tell that the writing was shit specifically for that reason. Whenever you try
The
to
gameplay was great. The gameplay was great. Like I can't fault the action gameplay, whatever. It was great, but everything else, like that's what I had fun with. You know what I mean? The combat I had a blast with, but everything else was just like,
shouldn't be brainwashed to love you. I agree. If you want characters to feel real, they need to be complex. And there's no such thing as winning everybody. Or at least not always. You can get people to fight for you in agreement for the goal, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they should like you for your personality, you know what I mean?
yeah.
So, yeah, I think that was my major complaint about Veilguard, that the writing was just bad.
Which is a shame because the writing for every other game in the series was great, and that's why I loved it.
Yeah, but lately writing's
it
been
just took
bad.
it just took so many of those things that I loved. Uh oh really?
It's a long
That
slog of
sucks.
nothing. I heard that as well.
Um the the main thing that I loved before was the storytelling and how it wove together a narrative and your choices mattered in future
Yeah.
things. And they completely took, yes, I agree with that, Erie. 100%. Everything you did mattered.
I mean, it's a game about choices. It has to. It has to
Yeah,
matter.
but Dragon Age was also a game about choices.
Yeah, but that
And it
doesn't
was
necessarily
like
mean
Mass Effect.
Veilguard was, though.
It was though. It was supposed to be about the choices that you made up until that point. And in every other Bioware game like that, you got to take your save data over so that it showed the choices you made.
Was
But
this. Uh huh.
you didn't get to take your save data over in Veilguard.
Uh.
Yeah, choices that mattered for 3 games were thrown out the window.
Was Veilguard made by the same team who made the
Yes.
other?
No. Oh no, 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 no. The same company, but not the same team. They kept firing
Mm,
people over and over
I
and over and over.
see. Don't always have
Yes, Dragon
everything
Age
go to you.
Origins 2 and Inquisition, your choices mattered. You didn't always have every companion loving you, and some of them outright left you if you fucked up.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly. Because that puts stakes on a story.
And also, Origins 2 and Inquisition, your choices mattered into the next game.
Yeah.
And it took all 3 of the exactly, it took that pre-established precedent. I'm getting heated. It took that pre-established precedent from those 3 games and just yeeted it out the window. You didn't even get to carry over your choices from the past 3 games. You got a little shitty thing at the beginning of the game where you picked your choices from a list of predestined choices. Oh, I'm getting angry indeed, Gunter. It had a shitty little thing where you picked a list of choices that didn't even have all the choices you could possibly make.
Again, that's why I say it's rough and it's sad.
It pisses me off because I had been, like, literally since 2006, I had been an avid supporter of this series. And now I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah, ugh, that's painful. That's so
It
painful.
used to be like Mass Effect is no. Yeah, that's literally all that matters. Did your Inquisitor romance an egg?
Yes or no?
Like, if you romanced anybody else, half of them don't even fucking appear.
You say that, which I get. They get rid of it. They really shouldn't have watered the choices now. Genuinely, what they did with Veilguard is really just unfortunate.
Like half of the people you could potentially romance in Inquisition didn't even fucking
Yeah,
appear in
didn't
Veilguard.
appear. Yeah.
Didn't appear. And the ones that did appear, it doesn't get acknowledged.
Nope.
Because I romanced Dorian on one and I carried that over. It didn't even get acknowledged.
Oh, because it doesn't matter.
Whose line is it anyway up in this bitch?
That's a shame.
I'll like, yeah, it's it's fun for what it is, but I can't even say that I enjoyed it. Like, I can't even say that it was worth playing. The biggest decision is the impact choice with the cities, but one is dramatically more important than the other. Exactly. Like, I left. Does anybody care about spoilers for this game?
I mean,
Yuri, do you care?
well, Yuri said they skipped it, so I don't think they care.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they care. I'm just making super sure before I say what I'm going to say.
I give no
Okay.
fucks.
I will never ever leave Antiva to the dragon ever again. I did it once just to see what happens. But A, Lucanus is a far more interesting character than What's Her Tits, who they're trying to pass off as their new main queen. And B, Tevinter's already fucked. So just leave Tevinter to the, like, whatever. And, like, the choices that are supposed to matter don't even matter.
It's the illusion of choice.
I don't like her, actually. I think she's too bland. Like, I like a bland character, but she's too bland.
I think
Yes,
they're all
Lucanus
bland.
Lucanus is wonderful. Lucanus is the best part of that game, and the only reason I would replay it.
Wow, that's
The only
generous.
reason. I like me with Lucanus. She can get fucked.
Okay, with that being said, I think that's a great
Yes.
way to end the stream.